Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're outside today because you know what? When it's a beautiful day, you gotta go outside. So here we are, and you know, Paul is getting his coffee because there are important things in life, and coffee is certainly one of them. But we wanted to sit here.
Hi!
Okay,
Well,
there
I'm
you
getting
go.
my coffee anyway, but it's gorgeous today.
It's
Gorgeous.
Stunning.
We're just going to have a casual conversation. Can we? Chandra, how you
Good morning,
doing?
Chandra.
That notice is going to
Drive you nuts.
annoy me. Hey, Jenny. How's it going? I got to get my coffee.
Gonna get his coffee.
I'm leave you in good hands of Laura Messner.
Thank you. Good morning, Jenny. So yeah, we're trying the whole live thing just straight from Facebook, not through live stream today, because something's been really funky with the whole numbers thing on the views. Yesterday it's showing like 47 views on something, and we don't know if it's connected to Restream. So we are just going to try something different, see if maybe that's what's going on. But good morning, Jerry. Good morning. Yeah, your bromance dude over on this side is getting his coffee, so hold on, don't worry, you'll have something to look at in a minute. And good morning, Brad. Hey now, Brad. But today is actually one of my favorite topics as well, so I'm gonna wait till this man over here comes on
talking.
over. Oh, well.
I've got a banana, and I'm going to get my coffee. It's brewing. So you talk about anything you want to talk about your song today that you're going to do. I'll be right back.
Well, I can't just give you away the song. That ruins the surprise.
No, talk about the message or something. Talk about Richard Jr.
So say, sorry guys, I'm not gonna give you away the message right away, you know. Does it keep freezing on you, Christine? I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe it's because of we're out a little bit away from Wi-Fi, so I'm hoping that it doesn't make it all freezy on you. If it is, let us know, and we'll try to maybe inch our way closer to the Wi-Fi signal. But it's just too pretty of a day to not be outside. And I would talk about Richard Jr., but that I could just go on and on and on about.
That's okay.
And actually, I'm going to be going up towards the end of the month to go visit Richard Jr., have a women's retreat out there that I'll be speaking at with my church. And
Hi, guys.
I'm going to have lots of videos with Richard Jr. But anyway.
Back with my coffee. Ding. So today, I want to talk about, does today start the week of the break? We'll get to that. So today, we're going to talk about aphasia and the importance of love.
Mm-hmm.
And so it goes both ways, you know. When you're in a relationship like we are, you have to extend love to your significant other when you have aphasia. So many times it's hard to express what you're thinking at the right time in the right way. Sometimes it comes out wrong. Sometimes you want to say something and you say it
Keeps freezing, by the way, and I think it's because we're a little further away from where the Wi-Fi access is, so I don't know if you want to inch our way over that way.
Well, I have done it out in the bay. So anyway, go ahead.
But you probably weren't connected to the Wi-Fi out there. So we can disconnect from Wi-Fi. How about that, huh? Well, just to show you guys, it is a beautiful day here in Florida. Yes. So we're going to take you on a little tour, and then we're going to talk about some love stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm opening the door.
We're going to listen to some music on the way in. Ooh, you get like a little tour this morning, guys. This is special.
A tour.
Well, here we go. Look at the beautiful
Finding Nemo.
And Richard Jr. would love that too.
Hey, Lindy.
So we're going to put this right here. Hey, Alexa.
No.
Pause.
Okay.
So
So
pull up a
sit
chair
down.
there.
Sit down.
Sit down. Pull up a chair. Welcome, guys. We are back. And we do not mess around.
We do.
Well,
Mess around.
you know what I mean. Here we go. Good morning.
Good morning. The lights is
You keep talking.
how's it going? So I hope this is better, but I just wanted to be outside. To be frank with you, I wanted to be outside, and I'm going to be pretty much all day long.
Yeah,
so,
you're back. Okay.
Yay,
we are back
you're
in action.
back. Thank you.
Thanks for letting us know,
for your
Ken.
attention. It's been nice to spend the day with you, so we'll see you later.
We ain't over yet.
Oh, better.
All right.
Better,
We love that.
best. That good. You know, I am just in a really good mood, today.
That's good.
So
Amen.
I was saying, sometimes when you have aphasia, and I do, and sometimes you want to say something, it just doesn't come out right. Sometimes you want to say something really romantic, and it doesn't come out right. Or you want to say something really kind, and you say it with a little bit of a harsh voice, and you don't mean to. So it's difficult sometimes to have this love thing going on. And from my perspective, it's just, I wish everybody could crawl in my mind and know my intent all the time. Because people with aphasia sometimes are misunderstood about their intent. And so that's my perspective. So I'm just sending it up. And you don't have to agree with me, but I'm telling you, our intent is good. And sometimes it just doesn't come out that way. And so sometimes I do shows that I will start with one thought in mind and take the roller coaster ride through that which is aphasia. So from your perspective, I have a little acronym.
All right.
Can I share it?
You sure can.
You sure? Mm-hmm. Love. L-O-V-E. Lead with love. Always. That's your subject. So talking about that.
Well, because love always wins.
Love
So,
always wins.
If you want to create more win-wins in your life, which is hopefully the goal every single day in our lives, is to create those win-wins. But win-wins don't happen with hate, or belittle,
Nope.
or anger,
Nope.
or any
Nope.
of those bad things, negativity, getting even with one another. That is not creating win-win situations. And the only way to create those win-win situations is through love. And that's a little hard sometimes, because that means that both sides need to be a little bit vulnerable at times.
A little bit flexible.
A little bit flexible at times. Being able to work together.
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to everybody. This is a worldly thing where we have to then put our guards down because we've been hurt a lot in our past.
Yes.
We have a lot of pain behind ourselves, and that's why we have a hard time trusting. That's why we have a hard time giving love to other people, because we're second guessing. Well, do they even deserve it? I don't know. Maybe they have to show me that I can trust them first before I give love. But then still, that's not a love win-win situation. That's a maybe they're showing love, and maybe you're still a little behind the wall, and that's still not creating the win-win. So when it comes to love, love is so important because if we don't show up, we as individuals, it starts with us being willing to put down that wall.
Trust.
Being able then to show them that you can trust us too, and then we can start working together and working as one because we are one. We are all more alike than we realize.
Thank you for sharing that. The O in love. Got this from my mom. Optimism bathed with joy.
I love that.
Dipped in joy. And when you bathe your optimism with joy, everything gets better. Don't ever let anybody steal your joy. Just bathe your optimism with joy.
Your mom made that? Mm-hmm. I love that. You never said that.
No.
I love that.
Yeah, you like? Okay. So I just, my mom was the most loving person I ever encountered in my life. She had so much optimism, and she said, if you dip it in joy, bathe it in joy, it comes out of every pore in your body, and you don't have to ever fake it.
Mm-hmm. That's powerful. I'm going to use that.
Well, you can. My mom
Your mom's a smart woman.
She was. And she also said, voices filled with kindness. That's the V in love. Voices filled with kindness. Mm-hmm. And, you know, when you fill your voice with kindness and you bathe your optimism in joy, and you lead with love, we are making a difference to everybody. So, you know, my mom, Jenny's knew my mom, but voices filled with kindness. She didn't like harsh words. She didn't like, in fact, she said, anything that I can say to your dad is best said with love, affection, and kindness, even when I'm mad. Mm-hmm. And so she was just really good at portraying that walk. Mm-hmm. Not a talk, a walk. Mm-hmm. She walked in love, felt love. We experienced love in our house. So voices filled with kindness. I can still remember everybody that came to my house. I'm telling you, if you ever visited my house, you were filled up with joy, filled up with kindness. Mm-hmm. Nobody could say, I love you like my mom. Mm-hmm. It just,
my mom too.
Yeah, so that's, so why don't you cover that, the E in love.
So the E in love. So I'm just going to show you this because I think it's very nicely done. It might be a little backwards to you guys, but I don't care. The L, lead with love always. I love this O. I've never heard him bring this up, but I love it. I'm going to use it. Optimism, bathed with joy. Love that. And then V, voice filled with kindness. Fill your voice with kindness. And then the E, which is embrace every opportunity. So that just means basically showing up, being present, mm-hmm. to not be clouded by everything going on, because the opportunities are right here and right now. They're every second that passes you by, and what we tend to do is get caught up, and like I've always said, in the past or in the future, mm-hmm. and then we don't realize all these several billion gazillion opportunities that fall right in front of our face, that God wants us to see. But if we're too busy focusing on the negativity, are not filling ourselves with joy, are not creating mm-hmm. those win-wins, are not showing up with love, we can't see those opportunities that God has in store for us. And hello, Janice. It's so good to see you on here.
Hey, Janice.
We've been praying for you, girl. We love you so
love
much.
you, love you, love you. Hey, Nat, how's it going? But my brother, you know, you do such a great show, equipping you for greatness. Mm-hmm. I love that show. Love tuning in to Have a Nat prayer. I do. So nobody can, well, somebody might be able to, but nobody plays like Nat. Just saying. So embrace every opportunity you have to make a difference to others today. This is your day. Listen, this is your day. This is your day to shine. This is your day. Embrace that day. Embrace that opportunity you have with a smile, with your optimism bathed in joy, voices filled with kindness, lead with love, embrace every opportunity every day, every day. You have to make a difference to others, and this is your day to shine, to shine, to shine. Let the world know that you're here by providing guidance, kindness, joy, optimism, and be I call it a bright light. Be a bright light in the in a dimly lit world. Be a bright light for other people to follow.
And there was actually a really cool thing that we did in my church one time where, when you have a whole bunch of really positive people together, which is wonderful and great, and that is definitely what helps fuel us. But what's most important is us taking in that big ball of light, because now if we all have a light in that big community of people, now getting fueled there, we have now a job to do. We have to now spread out and find the people that maybe don't see a light in their life, that need more kindness surrounding them, that need more love, and it's our job to take the light and go surround ourselves in other areas where there needs light, because we can all be a big, shiny, bright light together, but then we're not attracting all of the people in the world that need the light, because maybe they're too far out in order to see that big ball of light. So we need to spread out too, not only to get filled and fueled within the community, but to spread the word. Like he's always said this week, tell one person a day about aphasia, about stroke survival, about TBI, and basically educate those people who may be in the dark. I know some of the people that are on here right now, before they found this community, they felt very alone. They felt very discluded from a lot of things in life.
Yes.
And now you're able to get filled and fueled. So now we can bring other people who may have been in your situation to see the light too, and then to shine the light in all areas of the world.
You know what is really important embrace your opportunity. Salute, and thanks for doing that. The L.O.V.E. You are world class at doing that. I thank you. But one thing that's really important, Janice, Leslie said to Janice, John hears you. I believe that so much. Mom is always sitting on my shoulder and reminding me of all the things that I have to be thankful for. Sometimes Mom has to get my attention, but John is sitting right on your shoulder listening to you, Janice. He loves you. We all love you. And I'm telling you, angels are ever present in our life if we just look for them. So I believe that. So today, we had a thought about aphasia and love and how it works. Sometimes what I was saying earlier when you couldn't hear me, sometimes you just have to find the words. Sometimes it's difficult, but sometimes you have a moment where everything works. And I live for that moments. When you have aphasia, you live for a good talking day. I had class with Michelle yesterday. I'm telling you, she crushed it yesterday. She just did so good yesterday. And I was so proud of her because all she wanted was to talk and just be returned to that gift that she had as a reporter and anchor, and she's doing really well, just really well. So I'm proud of her. And so anything else you want to say, because this is your subject and such a beautiful morning discussion. Thank you very much, Tammy. And we pride ourselves to be sure, and that's good. Content, that's a fuse that just went out. I don't know. Do.
Oh, poor Wiley.
So
I don't know.
we'll anyway, next week we want to let you know we're not going to be Morning Coffee Live.
Correct.
We're going to be Morning Coffee Retrospect. We're going to post something at 9 o'clock every day, taking a look back, and I'm sure you will enjoy it. Be sure and tune in at 9 o'clock every morning, but it won't be live. We're going to take this week for a birthday celebration week. I'm going to be 64 years old. 64 years old. And then we'll just need some rest too. So we're going to take a week off, and I'm going to interview Jana on I Have Something to Say. And my birthday falls during happy hours. Well, we haven't decided what we're going to do about that. I may let Salud and Jerry host that because we may be knee-deep in some celebration, if you know what I mean. I'm 64 on the 15th. Happy birthday early. So, and have a good day. As we always say, you are okay.
You got it. Go for it.
You are someone special because
you are.
You were destined to be
great.
God doesn't sponsor any
flops or flip-flops.
You were put here, designed for maximum accomplishment
from birth.
Those biceps from birth. So grow, be great, because
you can.
And nothing is
impossible.
Exactly. If you look up for your answers and just
believe.
And if you look up your answers and just believe, I promise you, hope is on the way. No way.
Way.
To you?
Yeah, me and you 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 over there too, and you. Everyone. It is on our way to everyone if you just believe that it is, because it always is.
Thank you very much for saying that. And if you wouldn't mind, share this content. And maybe, just maybe, we can make a difference to one person. Mm-hmm. If you share it with one, and everybody shares it with one, we make a difference to a lot of people.
Shine our light everywhere.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Ba-na. This little light of mine, ba-na. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
All right.
Have a good day. Bye.
Love you guys. God bless.